chop, punch, turn, lock. Kick, punch, chop, lock. Kick, kick. Punch, punch. Chop, chop. Lock, lock.
頼むぞニャンキー。
い Hey y'all, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Hope y'all are doing well. Happy Thursday. God, I am getting back into the habit of streaming this week, which has been going relatively well, but it occurs to me that I haven't played Metroid Prime 4 in 3 weeks. I don't remember how to play this game, and I'm about to fight a big boss, so this is going to be very interesting. Let's get into it and see how badly I do. So last time we played, God, which way am I going? This way. Last time we played, I saved it literally right before this boss, and oh, there's a lot of scans here. Okay, hold on, let me scan first. Material storage for maintaining the underground dome completely frozen. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Dome surveillance terminal operates surveillance and environmental controls within the dome. No hazardous life forms detected. I don't believe that. Requires password input to disengage the locking bolt and open the door. Like the terminal A, both terminals must disengage or lock simultaneously. I don't seem to be able to do that by myself, but all right. No abnormalities detected. Quarantine chamber for dangerous bioforms. Bioforms considered too difficult to control in the laboratory setting are kept in a special underground containment facility built in a natural cavern. And we can probably scan this.
Huh. I tried to open that gate, but it won't respond. See anything?
Heavy clamp used to secure the door. In the event the release mechanism becomes non-functional, it can be pulled open. Okay. Aha. This seems like a not useful containment area.
Opening now.
If anybody with a grapple lasso could just rip the thing open. All right, yeah, we're about to roll right into this, and it's gonna be interesting to see how this does. I vaguely remember this is jump. That's missile. I'm not gonna hit it now because I don't want to waste my missiles. Morph ball scan. Remember to switch between my shots there. Okay, I feel like we're fine. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. More scans everywhere. Railing for guiding a lift. Analysis supplies would move using the grooves along the sides. The railing forms a U-shaped slope. I wonder if that means we'll end up getting the boost ball here and not any of the. There's like so many possible things we could get that I've seen the ability to use in previous areas that I can't do right now, and I'm just wondering like which things we're going to get and where stuff is. Controls the quarantine access lift used for moving supplies to staff. The lift has been removed. Reinstallation is still pending. Aha, so I dropped down and I have no way to get back up. Cool, got it. Collects research data on bioforms quarantined inside the dome. The surveillance system terminal also keeps back up. Well, if that's a U-shape, I was expecting like a boost ramp, but that doesn't look boostable. I guess we'll see. Anyway. That is a little bit different from Thardis. Oh, this is like Goma in Legend of Zelda, okay. Alright, let's get some scans out first. Wow, that thing is coming right at me. Keratos, a giant single-lada-like organism covered in a hard shell. One lives in extremely frigid areas and is capable of creating ice from air moisture. Possesses sensory organs below the carapace on its head, and opens its shell to identify enemies or attack with its mouth. Metroid fusion has altered its body composition, leaving its core completely exposed. Keratos is a giant single-lada-like creature, double Samus's height, inhabiting Ice Belt. Its body is covered in a hard outer shell that resembles the peak of an iceberg and is impervious to firearms. Behind the shell segment on its head are sensory organs and a mouth. This shell segment opens when it wants to identify prey, at which point it will spit icy boulders. If the sensory organs behind the shell are significantly harmed, Keratos is known to enter an agitated state. It will curl into a ball, spin, and launch itself at its attacker. Fusion with the Metroid has also altered its body, completely exposing its abdominal core. Unique hybridization means Keratos is a one-of-a-kind mutant being. It was highly intelligent and could communicate its will to Lamor Priest. Sadly, Metroid fusion has irreversibly altered its consciousness and body composition. Seems like a pattern, but all right. Obviously, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here, other than getting drawn in. Oh, hey, Gannon, how's it going? That seemed like that was the... Wow, okay, just right in the face. Those are coming right at me. Alright, that's kind of more what I was expecting. Wow, the thing just... I'm also worried about my health already. Alright. I dashed with good timing that time. Oh, that's a trick, okay. Dang, you opened the whole wall? Wow, that was the whole energy tank I lost because I jumped badly. I haven't even... Oh, there we go. I was wondering where the things to shoot to get some stuff back were gonna be at. I was like, I haven't seen any of that, and... Alright. Doing a little bit better now. Still not good, but... Alright, I need you to come right at me. Alright, this is fine. Oh, it went into the part of the wall that didn't have anything. That's unfortunate. There we go. Alright, I had the idea. I can just use a lot more health pickups. Okay, that went better. Wow. There went the health pickups. Oh, you can... I should scan that. Ice pistol used by characters since was spinning. High speed rotational melts the surface of the ice block, creating a thin layer of water beneath it. Okay. Done half my fire shots. Oh, that was some excellent energy pickups. Let's see. Alright, we're still doing not bad. I feel like you can shoot those things, but I can never get a good aim on them. Oh, a lot of pickups from that too. Alright, we're doing pretty good. 3 energy tanks back. Wanted one more scan just to make sure I wasn't missing anything. I wasn't going to kill it in that hit anyway, so... Maybe heat shots or fire shots would have taken those things out in one. They're not doing any damage to me, though. They're pretty easy to dodge, so I'm not too worried about that. All right, there we go. Or not. That's it. All right, can I kill it? Hey, nice. Okay, that didn't go nearly as bad as I was worried it would after 3 weeks of not having played this game. And I'm pretty sure I got all the scans. I don't think there was anything I missed. All right, what we got? Is this gonna be probably not gonna be electric shot? Do you think outside of one fight this game really tries to keep you alive? Yeah, that helps a lot actually. Ah, boost ball, okay. I mean, the number of things we were gonna get access to were, there's like 3 or 4 things I can think of it could be. Yeah, it's all psychic. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna call it boost ball. Press and hold B. Okay. I have played a Metroid Prime game. I know what that is. All right, but there's something else we got to do, right? Probably the boost ball to activate this to teach us how to use it. Oh, hey, Lemon. Thank you for the lurk. Spin for activating a sacred shrine. Fast-moving sphere moving inside its loop can turn the rotary switch to opposite pedestal. At least they kept the sound effects. Oh, how convenient that I just stopped right in front of it. All right, rescan. Nothing new. Let's go get the next key. I wonder, am I supposed to go back to the fire region next? We didn't really get ice abilities here, so I'm not sure about that. wonder if they'll send us to the third region we haven't gone to out in the desert. Okay, nothing new here. Oh, there was a boost. I just didn't see it below hand. All right.
You've done well, Samus. I'll meet you up top.
Wasn't that a long ways from here? Well, there's a boost spinner there, which we obviously need to let us out. Electric to get in to get a missile expansion. Okay. Here, let's save it really quickly. Gosh, I'm trying to think of what are the major things we're missing that we've seen around the world so far. Ice shot, electric shot are the obvious ones. Currently offline. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Sounds about right. Wrong button. I just want to scan the new elevator, which literally just says online and functional. We have the grapple lasso yet now, but I wasn't going to go back to Wolf Forge right away. I think we have what we need to like fully explore Wolf Forge, actually. Maybe. So maybe I should go back there.
Got what you came for. A message came through the station radio while you were gone. Somebody named Specialist Mackenzie. He sent over the coordinates for base camp, so I'll be on my way soon. Now, I've been on a lot of missions. This has always protected me. May Solon light your path.
I don't know who that is, but
Go on ahead.
good luck.
There's a healing pod up here, and I'll be as good as new in no time.
Okay, I guess we're done. You're absolutely correct. I've noticed that too. I'm pretty sure I did scan him. There's also a thing in here that we have no ability to get. Hopefully he'll go into detail maybe one of these days. Who knows? Right, we can't go through there. He's here. That healing pod is what he's talking about? This thing? The thing that the Grievers were in? Is that safe? Okay, whatever. I will let him live his best life. Oh, I was dramatically overthinking it. We just walked through this door here. Yeah, we'll come back at some point when I get like electric shot, because that seems to be the big thing we're missing to explore the rest of this. Yeah, it's very annoying on that aspect. I don't like it. Yeah, there's like so much stuff to scan, and you want to be ready for it at all times, but the visor noise is just, yeah, it's unnecessarily loud. It drowns out everything when you're in this, and it's quite annoying. Okay, we do actually have to do in this. Oh, that's an interesting new cannon design. I can't hate it. All right, yeah. Nothing else to do out here. Except hit the wrong button. I've been accidentally hitting Morph Ball when I've been trying to scan literally all game. It's kind of the worst. Oh, that's been there a while. And I was wondering what was up with that. want me to do something with this. I just don't know if that's a good idea. But whatever, I guess. One more. Let's just... I don't want those in the way while I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. I don't seem to be able to, like, grapple anything from down here. There was no way to get there from here. I remember trying to figure this out. I guess I could just try and shoot it with this. That doesn't seem to be doing anything. Obviously they want me to do something here. They wouldn't have made such an obvious camera angle otherwise. But we have no way to get up there. I forget what was in here. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be here for a while, unless they want me to move on, but I don't think so. You can scan it, but fire shots from this angle don't seem to be doing anything. I feel like the position of the broken glass, I can't even remember why I broke that in the first place, but it's like a straight on something, so maybe something up here that I can shoot. But if I continue to shoot right at it, nothing happens. Doesn't seem to be anything I can break. At least nothing obvious. I can't go through here from this side.
Piece of cake!
Not quite, but I appreciate the optimism. Also, hello. It also doesn't help that there's like nothing obvious on the scan here. Some other way I need to go. I do notice there's the spider ball tracks up there, so presumably that won't help me now because I would have to come back for that later. I'm not even sure how I get up there in the first place. Also, I'm assuming that's a spider ball track, but I feel like that has to be. But I also don't think it's useful right now. Do I just need to get up here and then do something from up there maybe? But how do I get up there is the question. There's nothing to walk on ledge-wise out there. So if I jump through the window, that will just drop me to the ground, so that won't help. Obviously, this door goes nowhere. We don't have a screw attack, so I can't hop between the platforms. It's like nothing obvious to scan down here. There's a bomb slot that I'd already used. I'm not even sure what device I think I did use that bomb slot to do something with this beforehand, but now it's just stuck like this. I could try leaving and walking back in. No, I didn't do anything. So what if I left, like an enemy would come out of there and try and kill me? But no. This is just very not obvious. There's not really anything here that I hadn't already done. Outside of a thing I can't access. I guess I could try that. That feels a little too tight a window to jump to that side, but let's try it. It is an idea. No, that's too far. I couldn't make that. I don't see anything specific on the sides. Just looking for, like, can I shoot something to drop it? But no. It seems to be holding that pretty tight and nothing obvious. I can't jump high enough to just touch it myself. I wonder if that's actually spider ball related, because the track goes above it. So is this something I need to come back to once I have a spider ball and then drop on top of it to lay a bomb? If so, then I would need to come back later, but then why would they show me that mini cutscene as I walked in, just showing it off, drawing my attention to it? So I don't know that that's the case. It would feel weird if it was. What I do know is that I have an ad starting in about 20 minutes, so I think I'll just go to my BRB screen for now and stand up and stretch and hydrate and think about it while I'm gone. So you all also stand up, stretch, hydrate if you need to, and I will see you in about 3 minutes. All right, everybody, welcome back. I cheated. I looked it up, and I'm pissed. I always forget this stupid thing exists. And I suppose this means I could have done this like at the beginning of literally when I first came to this region. It's like, it's so rare you have to use, it's probably like the first new ability that this game gave you. And I always forget it exists. No, I didn't need it to come out. I need to do this. Yeah, at least with this one, this is more sensible. And a lot more obvious. But figuring out how to open that door, like, I just didn't even think about that. Ugh. Alright, and now I'm realizing, based on what happened in the fire region, I forget the name of, that is probably the ice shot that we got, or that we're getting after we completely finish the area. Yeah, you're right. The one unique thing I just forgot existed, and it's actually useful, but I just keep forgetting it exists and never using it. Circuitry from Cryobots. Cooling system's track cover is missing, allowed it to be safely removed. Okay. Interact. All right, cool. That's exactly what I was expecting. We'll take this back to Mackenzie and we'll get the ice shot. And that thing was like obvious when we first came in, so obviously we knew something was there, but I just didn't even think to use control beam to shoot around the door. Oh. Well, now that that's happened, theoretically I will remember to use control beam a little bit more if I come to spots I get stuck at and don't know what to do. Alright, we have a lot we have to come back here for. We need screw attack, I'm assuming, for at least one energy tank and other items. And I know there's probably some stuff we can go back to Volt Forge and get right now, but I'm thinking about maybe continuing on instead. Well, first we obviously need to go back and give this ice chip to Mackenzie. That is the clear next step, so let's do that first. Oh, gotta get out of the hallways first. There we go. Back out in the open. And interestingly, this is like the only way in and out. The actual regular gate is just really busted. That is a thing that I can theoretically use now, but I have to get up there. Can I use that? Attract opposed to second energy offset of regular elements, material can be traveled. Okay, I do have the boost ball, but how do I get up there to try it out? I don't think there's any way to jump from here to get up to that side. Oh, there's another door over there. I kind of want to stay to see if I can access that. But I don't know that I can.
Congratulations, you got another teleporter key.
Mackenzie.
Left, and it looks like you found more Lamorne technology in ice.
Oh.
I might be able to help you. Can you bring it back to base camp?
I did not think to go this way.
I saw the data you acquired. I can't believe the Grievers used to be Lamorne.
So I was right. Oh, but I can't get up there easily. What is this? Secure fix for attaching a wire. Use 5 minutes takes to... Okay. I don't have... I guess that is an upgrade to grapple, where it's not just a lasso, but it's a proper grapple, and I can't do that right now. Unfortunate. But at least I know, like, or I have an idea what I'm supposed to be doing to get to that side. But it is clear that I can't do that right now, so. And since this keeps telling me to open my map, even though I know where I'm supposed to go, fine. Okay, I didn't need that. Thanks, game. But anyway. Alright, so since we can't do that, let's just go ahead and get out of here. But I know what I'll need to do it when I get back, at least. On that note, some of these are, well, I don't have the ice ability yet. I need to actually take it back. Why is that glowing like there's a pickup? I forget if that, does that mean it's something I'd already gotten, or? Oh, it's just pointing out where mech parts are that I've interacted with and know. Okay, so that's irrelevant for now. Let's go ahead and out this direction. Since we're not going to be here long, I'm not going to bother pulling the all amiibo out to get music. Although I will curse Nintendo under my breath for their choice of taking away music in here, unless you... I've talked so much about that. I do have the option, but if we're only going to be here for like 30 seconds, then why bother? Yeah, I don't have a problem with the concept of no music. I would think it was a weird choice, but oh well, okay, I see where you're getting at. But also the actual music is kind of a bop. The actual music that you literally cannot hear unless you scan an amiibo, which is the stupidest goddamn thing. Also, speaking of music, there's just like so much in this game. Volt Forge, most of it, to start off with. The desert without the amiibo, most of Ice Belt while we were there. There's just so much of this game that it's just like environmental ambience and no music, and that's a weird choice for a Metroid game. Extra music is the same music that plays in the regular areas. The amiibo just give you the option to bring that. Yeah, you're right. But it's better than this nothingness, which I personally just don't like. I guess it makes sense, but, and especially going for the atmospheric vibe this game usually does. It does actually make sense, but I prefer if the music was available from the get-go without paying $30 for it. That's my only real complaint there. The choice they made on how to do it, it's a functional choice, as long as you didn't have to pay for it. I would have actually been fine with it. Yeah, I'm actually, the NPCs are interesting. Mackenzie is a riot, and sometimes less than a riot, but I actually don't mind them for the most part so far. Especially now we met 2, I'm interested in reading presumably another 2 or 3 and seeing how they interact as a group. All right, let's pick up my ice ability, and then presumably we'll be going back to the fire area to use that ability. Also, we have a lot of green crystals to drop off, it occurs to me. Am I going the right way? As a matter of fact, no. I do need to go this way in a bit. Excuse me. There's an electric thing in this room that I need to do eventually that I can't yet. But I can wait.
Welcome back, Samus. Come on, show me what you found in Ice Belt. Let's take a look. Okay. Dude. Hello, friend. Okay. Analysis first.
Can't hate the dude.
Oh this is fascinating. It looks like this program inverts the energy emitted from the device. That means if I reprogram this and set it into your arm cannon, you should be able to use a new shot type.
I like how they said this would require a level 4 engineer, as if there were engineers of lower levels in this game. I just, like, can you walk up to an engineer who's just like, I can't do anything with this, sorry. Find my boss. Okay, yeah, we clearly need to go back to the fire area next, since that can give us walkways.
Now you can use Ice Shot. It temporarily freezes the target when hit. You can freeze living organisms to stop their movement. And you should be able to use it on high temperature objects like magma to freeze it for a short period of time by lowering its surface temperature. If you find anything else, bring it into me. I'm sure I can turn it into something useful.
Oh yeah, that's a good point actually. I feel like there's a high chance of that. I don't think there was anything ice related that we needed to go back and do. At least not in this zone. Outside of the room we're about to go to momentarily. However, was it this way? Or was it this way? It was this way. Do you need to go here? Turn on my green crystals. I think I'm something like 45%. Still got a lot to go, but oh, okay. Psychic beam shots now travel faster and are more damaging. We just got the long beam. Okay, the psychic long beam. All right, got it. Yeah, where am I at with that actually? Okay, yeah, roughly. That's not 40. That's like, that's pretty much spot on 30. Okay. Yeah. Right, because the psychic beam is like the control one, which I forgot. So I don't know, that's no guarantee I'll remember, but hey. Which way we need to go again? The other way.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Yes, you'll be fine. You don't need me. All right, wait. This is the electric thing. We'll skip for now. I have a good idea where I'm gonna get that power up, but I probably should have tried the ice shot, but whatever. All right. We did this already. But there is now a thing we can theoretically blow off its hinges. Look at that. Now it's just a regular door. Okay. Oh. Shot upgrade. More stuff to scan. The freezing of flowing water is precisely how one's first steps are to be taken. Remember this. Like a river that flows along the land, water travels within living things, bestowing its life-giving moisture. Over here. Freezing the water carried in all who live will blow out the candle of life. Do not forget this. I've learned that a long time ago from Ice Beam in Metroid games. Understand this, you who command the power of ice. To steal heat from every object of the world is an act to bring about stillness. Okay, you were putting a lot more deep thoughts into shoot Metroids with Ice Beam than this franchise has ever thought. Fountain with a second moat socket. Its water is sourced from beneath the temple. While a moat is socketed, it spouts water to fix pressure. Platform created from porous rocks with a little mass set atop a fountain spout. It will rise as water pushes up from the spout. Okay. Obviously, we have a shot upgrade up there, but oh, that one's way higher. Okay. But we can't. Oh, I can double jump from it. I'm an idiot. So that's fine. We just dump it in there. Oh wait, that's too high. Okay. Can I do that while on them? Doesn't seem feasible. Okay, just be very quick about it, I guess. Oh, that's not nearly high enough. I guess I'm supposed to use the ice shot in here probably, but how? Okay. And that broke as a result. Because there was no water in it. Got it. Okay, I could freeze that, but that also doesn't really help because the water is the same height. Oh, that doesn't last for long. Malamota's socket spouts water to fix pressure. Didn't quite make it in time. Oh, maybe I can jump to it. No, that's the same height as those. I didn't actually try jumping, admittedly. I think I'm too low. Oh, maybe I'm not. Okay, let me actually just straight up try and double jump from there. Let's get back on it. No, that's still too low. Ever so slightly. If we put it over there, it goes up a little bit. I wish there was some way to move this. That doesn't seem feasible though. I really want to get that because I could use the extra the extra ammo. Let me scan these again in case there was an actual hint. Freezing of flowing water is precisely how one's first step to be taken. Okay. I don't know that it helps with the concept, but oh, it was higher and I was stepping on it and it was slower because of it. I see. All right. I didn't realize it was lower because I was on it and the weight was pushing it down. Makes logical sense, actually. Okay. All right, nice. Presumably there will be something we can do here after we get all three. But in the meantime, this center one was only for the fire, so nothing else to do here. So we can now backtrack out of here. I guess we're gonna go this way and leave. Wait. No, that goes back to base camp. You need to go this way. Since we have the eye shot now, there's a couple things we can do out in the desert. Let me get the amiibo ready. Since we're gonna be out there a little bit longer, let me get some music lined up here. So many different elevator cutscenes in this game. There's like 24. Half of them are just Samus walking, but they just really wanted not regular elevators. They just want a lot of variation. Speaking of which, walk through here, and then another elevator. Well, this one's Samus running, I guess. So there's... No, that's the other one. I'm thinking the one that goes from here back out to the regular portion of Fear Green, the starting area. I was misremembering my elevators. All right, screw those guys. All right, let's... Okay, hold on. First of all, wrong button. Oh, I should scan all three of the things since they each do a different thing. And they take effect every time you start the game up anew that day. Let's see. No, that's not what I meant. Let's go back. Yeah, I know. I'm not even there yet. Give me a second. Let's take a bit. I think it's my favorites. No. Where did I put these things? Search. No. Oh, God. All right, this is gonna take a second because I don't remember where in this thing I stored this stuff. It's not in my favorites. My BMO section is blank. It's not there. I think one here and then... Did the ones I added get deleted? That's annoying. Well, if that's the case, we might not have music for this stream after all that. Bleh. Boy, I have to do this to get out of the screen. That's ridiculous. No, it ignored me. Oh, no, it did create it. Jeez. The search isn't working. So, yeah, I think it actually Oh no, I'm in the wrong section. I remember now. That's this screen. And then this folder. And there we go. Finally found him. Okay. Let's see. Scan this one. Okay, that gave us a shield. And then this one, which I believe is the one that gives us the music. Oh, we travel more distance. Not enough to unlock anything. Boost recovery, okay. Oh, right. No, the music was a permanent unlock. I forgot about that. We are getting some extra stuff from scanning them, but we don't need to scan and get music anymore. I forgot. Oh, that's just a voice line from him. I forgot.
There is nowhere to run.
That's literally it. Just Psylocke's voice lines, which you can get once a day. Why is that a thing that Nintendo thought people would want? Anyway, there we go. Yeah, it's a choice. That's exactly why I bought my all amiibo from AliExpress, and I'm very glad I did. Even though AliExpress can be shady at the best of times with expecting to actually get stuff shipped to you correctly, but I got it in the mail and it's been great. And now I don't have to waste money on amiibos ever again. That's something new. What is that? There we go. Oh, that's going really fast. I don't think you can scan it like that. I think you have to... There we go. Finally got a lock on. Aeronaut, a prototype anti-Griever weapon developed by the Lamorn after the Great Tragedy. They were never deployed in battle. The Aeronaut is an anti-Sand Griever battle mechanoid designed by surviving Lamorn technicians following the Great Tragedy, which we now understand the Great Tragedy is when all the Lamorn were turned into Grievers, apparently. Its large anti-gravity engine and 7 altitude control wings allow for exceptional aerial maneuvering. When its hull-mounted camera identifies a Griever, it begins a continual bombardment of the area using delayed-action energy bombs. However, the Lamorn detested using aggressive attacks on Grievers and so avoided deploying the Aeronaut in battle. Silex is out here doing stuff. He doesn't even care. He's just like activating everything to come after me. Rude. All right. That took some time, but took it out. Looks like more of the green crystals have been restored out here. I sure hope all of them aren't back, because that would be annoying to have to go after every single one, but it looks like all the ones right out here are. Ugh. Okay, anyway, for now, can I access any of these mech parts with the ice beam? Ice blocker to get me in there and here. I don't know if they'll help with the mech parts though. Oh, there was a mech part out there too. Well, we know now we need grapple or something to get that, so that'll have to wait. I guess for now we'll hit this one and then sort of go up and around. Let's head in this direction to this mech part. And that one, I believe, required grapple or something along those lines. Screw you. Yeah, I don't think we can get there. We can't get that mech with anything we got now, so let's move on. There's a mech to the northwest that we know we can't get because that requires legitimate grapple beam. So we'll head in this direction instead. Okay, the crystals over here are still dead. Did they restore the time and were the ones out there like the first ones I broke when I first started playing the game, maybe? That's all I can really think of. Still able to hit all these when you're going full speed. I need to slow down, but I don't want to slow down. Okay. All right, that's normal setup. We can actually check this out now. This is all as expected. See what's in here. Nothing like the last one went in. Let's see. Gyroscope mechanism that responds to psychic ability. Once active, a target will appear at its center. Okay. Oh, we have an ad about to start, so I think I'm gonna leave this doing this, and I will stretch again and break, and then I'll figure this out after the break in about 3 minutes. So be back shortly. All right, welcome back. I did not tell y'all to hydrate or stretch because I didn't do that myself. I should have though. Let's see what this is. Movable stone platform operating via nearby device. Obviously this device. Can I scan the thing at its center? No. There we go. Hey, I remember that the beam existed. Look at that. Alright, what does this become now? Stone cylinder that functions as a lift is huddled off by psychic energy. Touch the hologram to activate. A gyroscope operation. Complete lift activated. Okay, before we hit that lift, we did take a lot of damage from that thingamabob out there. Am I? Oh. This is I wonder if there's a setting I hit that I didn't mean to turn on, because holding R now just rapid fires where I have to do A to charge. That seems not correct. Anyway, it's like the lift. What is downstairs? Presumably more crystals, but maybe like a missile expansion too. Oh, another door. Interesting. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. It's fine. At least if I did it right in front of it, it would be instantaneous, essentially. Oh. Oh, right, I remember that thing from the previous room. It's a teleportation field? Super fire shot, significantly amplified over the charged fire shot that requires more ammo to use. Launches a large number of burning rounds. I haven't even used the charged fire shot. I literally forgot it was a thing. Maybe it would have made that boss battle just now faster if I remembered it, but... So 15 shot ammo launch an extended volley of high heat penetrated projectiles. Press down to activate the fire shot weapon. Press and hold R until fully charged. Okay, now it's saying I can. R, interesting. The release fire super fire shot. Alright. Much like the beam combos in the other Metroid Prime games, I'm probably not going to get a lot of use out of those. Anyway. I think this just teleports me out of this. Yeah. Unlike last time, I was actually all done in there though, so I'm fine with that. All right, we're heading up there next. Grab these crystals on the way. What's over here? Really? No, just... Oh, I was hoping the combo would just instantly kill him. Unfortunate. Where'd you go? You sure like hiding. Wow, what? Could you not? It's fine. All right, now I have the time to actually try to remember what was out here. Electric current. Okay. I feel like maybe I could actually open the other one up. Didn't that require grapple lasso? Not necessarily grapple beam. Totally down there. Well, it's my own fault for leaving without checking. Let's head all the way back down there. And then we'll head east for these two. It'll give me an opportunity to check for crystals, I guess. But also, while I'm heading out this way, let me go in this direction and make sure I'm not missing anything on the map. Yeah, they do want me to go back there. Oh, I forgot there was that. I completely forgot about that. I can do that now, can't I? Okay, but we still want to lead in this direction on the map. Just trying to fill in all the hexagons on the map. All right, that's those. Let's head in this direction a little bit. Oh, might as well get those crystals over there too. All right, now back here. Oh, more crystals. All right, now I go this way. I guess we'll just head for Voltforge. We'll stop at this mech container on the way. And then we can get the stuff on the east side of the map when we go back to Player Pool, which I now remember the name of because Mackenzie was nice enough to say it. I was just like, fire area. All right, we need to keep going this way. I think. Oh, it's over here. I wasn't too far off. Sort of lean in this direction. Oh, more crystals. I just went over the... Jeez, okay, let's grab these ones. All right, there we go. Hello. Let's just use regular missiles. Since the regular missiles track, I feel like it's easier than the fire and ice shots. Literally just 4 shots and we're done. Okay, what am I looking for? Oh no, I was right. That does require... That's like a legitimate actual grapple, so the last was not good enough. Well, it's better that I come back and check and knew for sure. Clearly we gotta jump up here, and then grapple our way across once we have like an actual grapple. And oh, it just leads to a... Seems like it just leads to a missile expansion. But there's a mech part here? Is the mech part something I can get now? Front hook. Deploy the UT over the sign of Federation Crim's front toe hooks grasp. Okay. Alright, so I'm glad I did come back. Chest protector for Galactic Federation heavyweight golem. No significant damage detected. It can safely be connected to the body. Okay, that's great, but I have no way of... Like, good to know it's here. Truck pull free by the second lasso. His toe hook is broken off. But I have like no way to take this thing back with me. So I guess there's going to be some kind of quest line later in the game where we physically take the golem out to these sections, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I guess we just come back later. But nice to know that one is sort of ready to go. This one requires something I've already forgotten. And we still need to go check this one. Alright, for now, let's head to Vol Forge. Get the upgrade for my suit that I forgot was a thing. Wow, like all the crystals came back. Well, except for those. Alright, down we go. Or up we go. Same difference. One of the better elevators in this game. Alright, let's set up and in. We don't have to wait around here. Speed is limited. Wonderful.
With your new abilities, are there any devices in there you can activate here? You may need to explore the other towers.
That was just a map. The thing he's talking about is indeed in one of the other towers. Can't remember which one. The one that doesn't lead, the other one that doesn't lead to the final boss. Probably this one then, because I remember the last one had a jump on the ramp leading up to it. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is the last one. Okay, that's the boost button. I need to remember what that is, because we'll need it in a second. Oh no, that's boost, okay. But we didn't need it here. I guess it's from Tower 3 back to Tower 1. Aha! And this is what we're looking for. Viola suit upgrade system adds heat resistance features to the Viola suit activated by Link Spinner. Okay, so we're about to give ourselves psychic varia, I guess. All right, interact. What's the look? A little bit more twists and turns in it, I guess. Suit upgrade with increased resistance to heat from molten rock enables Viola to transform to Viola IC mode automatically, which allows it to travel over magma and lava. Oh, cool. Okay. So we have the ice shot if we need, but we can also just ride our motorcycle over it. That's great. All right, cool. Yeah, at least down to the boss, which we don't need to bother with. All right, back to here. And we can just leave. Got what we needed. Hold on. Wait. That is a boost ball spinner. Okay. Oh, hello. Just a missile expansion guarded by unnecessary enemies. Amazing. All right. Obviously, they included that on the way out, so you'd be like, oh, hey, I have what I need for that. Let's grab it real quick. What is that? Flight drone MCU manages flight drones produced by the Vehicle Factory's Administration AI and also supplies the modifications for battle have been made. We fought this before, but do I need to fight it now is the question. Oh yes, it locked off. Amazing. Also rude. Let me rescan this. Core is defended by 3 energy spheres. If all are destroyed, the MCU will briefly malfunction. However, the spheres quickly self-repair, so they must all be destroyed at the same time. Okay. We gotta kill all the guys around it, though. Yeah, we can't get at the... Maybe I can get at it, even those things in the way. I'm not sure. No, you have to do it in one go, which means we have to now come here. This is hard to do with all the things around it. Got it though. Nice. Wow, you just missed everything about that. Alright. Oh, this thing can take them all out. Okay, I was dramatically overthinking the situation. Or maybe not. Alright, that's one. Let it get some distance. Do this one next. 2. And 3. It is taking quite a while to do this. Kind of annoying, actually. There we go. That took way more time than it should have. Okay. Which way are we going out? We're going out this way. Need to turn around. I'm close to full and everything. Good enough that I'm fine with not stopping to restock. Alright, so now we'll make our way to the mech site and the ice blocker site in the east. And then we'll go back south to Flare Pool. But I'm going to stop at the first save point in Flare Pool and actually save and quit then. I feel like that's a pretty good stopping point for the night. Got a good amount done. There's also a lot more to do in Full Force. We got to go back there at some point, but I don't want to go back there until I've got Spider Ball, at least. I think that's like the other big thing that I'm going to need before I can start doing everything down there. I'd rather make it like a single trip back and not multiple times, so we'll wait to do all that. Why did music cut off? There we go. Yeah, keep going east. That is Full Force down there, isn't it? Flare Pool. Calling it by the wrong name, but yes, that is where I need to go. Southeast. I saw one in this direction while I was going one way or trying to turn around. There's also this. What was this? Okay. Oh, just a missile expansion. How nice. There's more of those out in the world, or out in the desert. Cannot remember where they're all at, unfortunately. Grab this one and then... Oh, there's the air thing. It's probably coming right my way in a second. Oh, there's one behind me? Oh, that's that thing? Dang, rude. I'm just gonna sort of Scoop past them both. One of them will probably follow me, unfortunately. Or how about both of them? Wow. Why am I getting double attack here? Yeesh. Okay, that wasn't that difficult to take out when I was actually like trying to take it out and not trying to scan it. So that did help at least a little bit. We lost a lot less health that time, if nothing else. Ah! The surprise crystals. Some over here. In here. Trying to get a little bit better at aiming correctly to hit them both on one go. Yeah, it really does feel like all the crystals regenerate over time. Annoying, but I am traveling the desert a lot in between areas, so let's hit this and then back south. It's like, where's the ones I missed? Here. There we go. All right. But now we need to head east. I wonder how I'm going to be able to fight these things. They run away when I get close, but there must be some way to tackle them. Two of them? That's rude. Someone else set of crystals over here, won't there? Yep. I went right past them. Amazing. Alright, there we go. Also, here we are. Really? I know that. Yeesh. We need a power bomb for that. Oh, hello. It's interesting that these guys are significantly more easier to take out with the old missiles, not the new shots. Seems a failure of the game's desire to hit you with the new hotness, but whatever, I guess. All right. That's all done. Let's take another look around. What do we need for the golem here? Where is the golem part, actually? I feel like it's up top somewhere. Or maybe this is... There's multiple things out here that require power bomb. I don't know that I can get up there at the moment. I also don't see anything obvious to like grapple onto to be able to jump that high. There was a power up in here, I think, that we already got. I Actually, I think I came out here before and couldn't figure out what to do, so I just left. There is this. But from here, you cannot jump high enough to get all the way up. That seems like a non-functional door. Doesn't seem like anything I can grapple. Oh. Yeah, okay. There is something I can grapple. It's just over here. All right. So both the two remaining tanks, there's stuff out here that requires power bomb. Oh, the golem power cell's in there. Okay, so we need the grapple just to get up to like whatever missile expansion up there, but we need power bomb to actually get at the golem part. All right. Well, in the meantime, there's something here that I can now blow up with the ice shot. What is this? Okay, it's not what I was expecting. Vehicle boost tank, inclusive vehicle maximum. Oh, okay. Can't hate that. Dimensional item transfer complete. Device deactivated. Dimensional item transfer. All right. Okay. Well, we got that. All right. Ad starting. So even though I'm going to end stream soon, I'm going to take another break. So see you all in a few minutes. All right, thank you for waiting through the ads. Welcome back. Let's keep going, only to end stream in just a second, but nonetheless, let's at least get to like the flare pool save point before I end things. I already know my raid targets, so this won't take long. In retrospect, maybe I should have snoozed the ads, but too late now. I didn't know how many snoozes I had left because last time I streamed, I actually snoozed 3 times. And I don't fully understand how the snooze process works. I feel like you can actually snooze all your ads, then not have any the next time you stream, is my experience. So I didn't think I had any free. So we were gonna have to sit through it regardless, I thought. But that's fine. We'll pop over here. And head back into Voltforge, which I actually am excited to explore. However, before I explore it, it occurs to me that looks like a... Oh yeah, this is some stuff I can do now. Let's not use Ice Shot for that. Let's blow these up so that I'm not getting fired at by stuff when I get over there. All right, there we go. Now I can presumably finally interact with the statue on that side, which I've been wondering when I was going to be able to get over there. And that answers that. All right, nothing new. Let's get bumped. Oh, there's a thing down there. Shot expansion, nice. I wasted a lot of shot ammo. I could use as much of that as possible. Oh, is that too far a jump to make? If I drop here. Oh, no, you can make that fine. Alright, what we got? Ooh. Wasn't expecting a hologram. Eurus has always been a harsh environment, and the Lemorns sought to ease suffering and bring prosperity to flora and fauna. In the volcano, we discovered green energy, which we were able to refine and use to shower the land, and trigger an explosion of flora and fauna growth. But there was a tragedy we did not foresee. We were hunted to the brink of extinction. With nowhere else to hide, the last surviving 13 Lemorn took refuge in Chrono Tower. We sought our last remaining hope and deciphered the prophecy again. And we learned that you are Lemorn's last hope, and you are the only one who can put them to rest. Dang, so they caused their own apocalypse, and Samus is here to kill them all to give them peace. That's an interesting plot line for a Metroid game. Yeesh, okay. Boy, like, presumably halfway into the game we finally find out why we're actually here. That's interesting. All right, we're back here. Gonna scoot on through here. We can freeze that now. Okay, but then we can't just... Oh, hold on. I think we gotta freeze it. Oh, I can't use the boost. Am I supposed to just drive through it? Nope, that didn't work. And I lost the whole energy tank in the process. Okay. Let's scan the frozen lava, first of all. Lava has been cooled and solidified by an ice shot. Structure is brittle and can be destroyed by any strong impact. It will also collapse on its own. Okay. Oh. Alright. That made a little bit more sense. Oh, hey. All this stuff we can do now. Nice. Not sound him and hit. Why am I hiking on foot? Well, this is where we would have to hop off anyway. That leads back out to the main area, which we can go now. But first, we want to pop back in here. I don't think we need to go back into the scrapyard, but I kind of want to dig into that, or pop into that really quickly just to see if there's anything interesting. Wow, y'all need to not. Those things weren't in this room previously. Jeez. Also, I'm being dumb. I could just do that, and it was like instantaneous death. I need to have the eye shot on for the entirety of the time I'm in here. So what I want to do is go into the scrapyard and check and see if there's anything new I can do. Previously, we got the fire shot there, but there was nothing else. I feel like there might be something to do in there now, especially now that I got some extra stuff. But that can wait till next Thursday stream, so let's not bother with that right now. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and end things. Made some good progress. I'm pretty happy with where we're at. We will go back to exploring Flare Pool on the next stream. So for the rest of the schedule, this is actually the first time I've been able to show you all the schedule this week because I was too sick from MagFest Con Crud and could not stream on Monday. But I do now stream my static raid in Final Fantasy 14, so I'll be back tomorrow. I don't talk during those. I will be talking all the time, but it will be with my static. It will not be to stream. I will pop in and chat with stream regularly when I can, but I'm generally not going to be paying attention to chat. But feel free to watch if you want to see us die repeatedly over and over again in actually difficult Final Fantasy 14 content. Shady, who you call Concrete. I have several other friends who caught it, and one of them confirmed it was COVID, so I do need to actually take another COVID test, although I took one 2 or 3 days ago and it was negative, but I want to take another one just to be safe. I will be back also Saturday with Skies of Arcadia, finally booting that back up. We're basically back on my regular schedule before I stopped doing anything about Metroid Prime 4 for like 3 days a week on end. So yeah, I'll be back with Skies of Arcadia Legends on Saturday, and we're actually getting pretty close to the final boss on that. Actually, no. We're like 2 dungeons away from that, but we are getting to like the end game of the story. So I'm looking forward to getting back into that. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw my raid commands in. I know exactly who we're gonna raid. I was thinking about raiding Bardic Knowledge. He always streams Thursday nights at this time, but I see Amaya is live, so let's go hang out with her. Amaya is a fellow Zealothon member, along with me and Gannon in chat there. Always have a good time at her stream. She did a great panel with Jackson that I had the pleasure to record. Hopefully you'll see that on YouTube eventually. But in the meantime, we'll just hang out over there and have a good time. Let's see. I typed it in wrong. I put a underscore. There's not an underscore in her Twitch name. I feel like maybe there was, and she removed it. I'm not sure. Anyway, heading over there. Thank you everybody for popping in. Had a good time. Always have a good time playing some Metroid. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow or Saturday, but if not, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Take care, everybody.